Flow 8, choosing yourself. When you look at your life and you realize that even if we live to 100, we're here this blip of time, this brief spark, this brief moment. What does choosing yourself really mean? Ultimately, choosing yourself means deciding the path that you want to walk that's going to allow you to manifest peace in your life. Choosing peace over chaos. Choosing peace over toxic relationships. Choosing peace within yourself over behaviors within you that may not serve you anymore. Choosing yourself to lean into the highest version of you, separate from relationships and everything else in your life. Choosing yourself within your own behavior for lifestyle choices. What can you do to choose yourself for the highest version of your health, your well-being, energy management, time management, learning how to set healthy boundaries so that you can find balance and joy and peace in your life. Choosing yourself over the need to always say yes to every social engagement that comes in front of you. Knowing that it's okay to say no to the invitations. Knowing that it's okay to say no to the families, birthday parties, and social gatherings for the sake of energy management. Are you exhausted? Are you overextending yourself? Are you on too many committees? Are you on too many boards? Do you have social events almost every night of the week? And are you exhausted? When you choose yourself, then you begin to create a lifestyle that allows you to choose peace and to flow into the highest vibration of yourself, releasing conflicts, toxicity, overcommitments, and learning when to say no, when to say yes, and that you get to choose peace. Regardless of what anybody ever says, you have a right to choose when you want to show up and when you don't. You have a right to choose whether to accept an invitation or to honor your energy if you're exhausted, and to gently withdraw and say no. We're living in a society of people-pleasing, chasing, needing validation, caring so much about what others think. When you begin to put your peace as a priority in your life, you no longer chase or need validation. You arrive at a place where you no longer care what others think of you, so you can stand in your path of peace. It's okay for your circle to get smaller. It's okay to maybe count the handful of friends on 5 fingers that you truly want to welcome into your home and your life. It's okay to choose yourself and to protect your plans and protect your peace. That not everything has to be shared with everybody. Choosing yourself means also protecting your story. That not everything has to be shared on social media. About your relationships, about your work, about what you're planning to do. Choose yourself. Protect your privacy. Protect your plans. Remember that not everybody cares about your success or your story. In fact, most people are so wrapped up in their own world, they don't even take the time possibly to even reply when you reach out. So let your story and your life, your plans and your peace become completely protected. Not only choosing yourself, but choosing your privacy. Becoming very selective of who you welcome into your story. Who are the characters in your own movie? You get to choose the characters who energize you, and you can say no to the characters who drain you. And you do have choice. That choice comes through that clarity of the boundaries that I spoke about in an earlier flow. When you clearly begin to choose yourself, you get to get clear on what you want to manifest in your life. Energy management is at the heart of choosing yourself. Rather than pushing through a day and always living in the busy and living in the human doing, tap in. Are you exhausted? When do you need to pause? When do you just need to rest? When do you need to be in the non-doing to recalibrate, to recharge, to refresh? When do you need to be in solitude and complete quiet? When do you need to connect in nature and walk and feel the fresh air? When do you need to go on a road trip or a drive and just roll the windows down and feel the fresh air blowing through the hair? When do you need to choose yourself to just take a walk along the river or to sit on a blanket in the park and just listen to the birds? Choosing yourself is your pathway to peace. What does peace look like for you? What are the changes you're ready to manifest in your life to arrive at peace? And in your world right now, what does choosing yourself look like? What are you ready to let go of that might be causing too much tension in your life? Do you have too many activities, social engagements, plans, scheduled activities where you'd prefer to just have absolutely nothing? I think the word day off, maybe shift to day in, inside yourself. When you work all week and you have a few days, it's easy to get distracted with activities and scheduled events and social events, when really, what does your soul need? Do you just need to choose to do nothing? To read that book, to write that song, to declutter your home? So many people are living in the excuse of busy to avoid the inner work, the slowing down work, the creative work that's being called by your soul. What's the project that's calling you to get to that project? Whether it's the painting, the song, decluttering your home, writing in your journal, spending time in meditation, in quiet. What can you do to carve out that time management and energy management to choose yourself as a pathway to peace? What does peace look like and feel like for you? If you're at a place in your life where you have no peace, then ask yourself what you need to let go of to surf into stillness, to surf into quiet, to allow a wave to wash over you, to return to your heart center in your home. In a world where we're living in the busy and go, 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 and scrolling on social media, and filled schedules with sports and activities, and the list goes on, I invite you to journal after this flow. What does choosing yourself look like? And what are the action steps that you can take to choose yourself as a pathway to choose peace?